This video was made possible by my patrons, and a special thank you to Bella Admire and Logan Shepherd Scally for donating £10. It's been a hot minute since I last recorded a video, everyone, so why not start again with the first key I've been given on Keymailer in quite a while because my view average was too low to be eligible for keys. The King's Dilemma Chronicles. It looks like a politically intrigued kind of dealio, and I kind of wanted to give it a check out, so look through the options. Standard resolution stuff, that's fine. Honestly, this isn't great. VSync should always be on by default. Just saying. Just saying. I don't want screen tearing. But I don't care what your game is, we need more detail than just shit like that, okay? It's not strictly necessary, I guess, but come on. Come on. Let's read this, decide if you want to watch this video. But I'm gonna go ahead and guess that our lovely editor will have put a content warning at the beginning of this. Welcome to the Kingdom of Americanised, a place of daring expeditions, gruesome battles, and arcane mysteries. Located in the northern continent of Lewick, Americanised is one of the largest kingdoms of the known world, but it's not the only one. The Kingdom of Mir to the northwest advanced both culturally and technologically. The small and harmless Kingdom of Kidlada to the south with its stingy lands needs to be more generous. The Republic of Caupius to the northeast with commercial abilities beyond imagination. The Kasukian Empire to the distant east where the Emperor lives in opulence while the people struggle. The southern continent, barely explored, is only known for the fierce ivory desert and the tales and legends shared by the few foreign travelers venturing to our lands. Americanised has been enjoying several decades of peace, but less than 2 centuries ago it was divided into many small kingdoms, and raider tribes, conquered in wars or united by diplomacy over the centuries to be incorporated as duchies or marks. Okay, so you're laying out the history for me here, that's fine. Little is known about what happened before this age of Little is known about what happened before this age of fragmentation, but what we know for sure is that all the lands of the known world were ruled by several lost civilizations throughout the ages. What caused these civilizations to fall is unclear. You're going to assume the role of head of the council, a governing body ruling in the name of the king, located in Libra, the capital city of Americanised. Before you begin, take a quick test to determine the house that suits you best. Okie dokie. In a financial crisis, is it moral to sacrifice knowledge in order to save money? Oh wow. No. Knowledge is important. Knowledge should always be preserved. Is it okay to restrict certain religious practices that clash with the established cult? No. If a neighboring country gets invaded, do we step in to support them? Yeah. With childbirths on decline, do we strongly incentivize families to have children? Yes. Each house has a different long-term goal and backstory which affects their mutual relationship and affinity. Select info to read more about the 2 houses and make your choice. Okay. So, the Marquis of Tyrell, no blood is like our blood. Originally the present... Oh my fucking god. I'll read this, Logan will cut ahead. So essentially, I've been given 2 choices. People who want everyone to live in poverty, and people who don't. I wonder which one Socialist Sarah will choose. Obviously it's the ones who don't. Stop making me hold buttons to select things, video games. A group of scholars in Libra recently discovered that ancient chronicles often blame a black circle, a dark rising sun, a cursed eclipse, or other similar images for causing the demise of empires. After observing similar clues in recent years, historians started speculating about the existence of a secret society that has been leading civilizations to oblivion for centuries. This organization is referred to as the Black Dawn. Some think they are a force of chaos, others view them as an engine for creative destruction, and some view them as heralds of a new dawn, harbingers of progress and change. Whatever their true nature really is, it seems that a huge battle is coming. As head of the council, you have the power to shape the future of this kingdom, but the Black Dawn is lurking in the shadows. Its existence is threatening and yet intriguing. Your role is to inform the king about the decisions of the council, but it is within your power to alter them if you so wish, provided you have enough power. It is time to begin. A new king is about to be crowned. How will the future of Americanised unfold? The trumpets strike 3 rising notes, and 80... Jesus Christ, there should be a space there. The trumpets strike 3 rising notes, and 81 doves are released as Harold V is crowned king by the prior mother of the cult. The people erupt in a cheer of joy. Our hopes of enduring prosperity are renewed with a new king. Foreign dignitaries from Kazuk, Kaupius, Kidlada, and Mir crowd the royal castle to evaluate the new king and win his favor. The ceremony is followed by a feast lasting for 3 days and nights along all the streets of Libra, our capital city. A week later, sitting on his throne behind the grand chiseled door of the council room, the new king addresses us for the first time. Any authority is flickering, and power can be a blessing or a curse for those on whom it is exercised. He says. After a long pause, he adds, ruling is an unsolvable dilemma. I'll add that to the archives then. The Eclipse keeps track of the 6 storylines of the King's Dilemma Chronicles, advancing with each story chapter. When all storylines are completed, the Eclipse will end and the Uprising will start. Okay. This is a map of the kingdom. From here, choose your next dilemma from the sidebar. Change the zoom level between the entire continent, the kingdom of Americanised, and the capital city of Libra to reveal all available dilemmas. These 5 resources represent the status of the kingdom: influence, wealth, morale, welfare, and knowledge. Every dilemma will move 1 or more of these resources. Oh, it's rains! Cool. The King's Dilemma, a rich merchant. Okay. There are no dilemmas here. So we've got... The High Commander has received a message from someone. Okay. You gonna let me do it? No? Oh, I need to hold... Murano, a rich merchant from a remote desert city called the City of Tents, wants to negotiate a lucrative trade agreement. Among his samples of goods is a slave concubine in chains. He claims the woman comes from a desert temple that allegedly hides the golden map, a fabled item we've been seeking for decades. Many of our people are against slavery. Do we force Murano, a rich merchant, to free the slave? To solve a dilemma, use your power to make the final decision after the council's gone through the voting phase. Approving the majority is free, but subverting it will cost you, I'm guessing that's influence, equal to the difference in votes between the 2 sides plus 1. Solving a dilemma moves the resources on the track as predicted by the red and blue gauges. Okay. So, there are 2 voting for nay, which will make us poorer? Fuck you. Spend coins to corrupt a council member. Corrupting a council member will freeze the relationship between your houses for the... Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we force him. We can't tolerate slavery. We force the merchant to free his concubine and send him away. This compromises our trade agreement, but our people rejoice that we stood up for the poor woman. Many are also excited at the prospect that she may reveal the location of the mythical map. Legend says it leads to an endless fountain of liquid gold. Solving certain dilemmas will have permanent side effects on the kingdom. When this happens, a chronicle will be registered. Their effects are either positive or negative, are applied to the corresponding resource at the beginning of every reign. Positive chronicles moves the corresponding resource up by 1 space, while negative chronicles move them down by the same amount. Okay. Our choice to free the merchant slave compromised our... So we made a diplomatic influence. That's fine. Sira, the woman we freed from slavery, comes from a remote temple of the mother in the south of Marudi, which we call the Ivory Desert. She says the golden map is guarded by this temple. Sira was kidnapped and enslaved by her former master while visiting the city of Tents. Her story becomes quite popular in the kingdom and spurs a burst of interest in the unexplored southern continent that she calls Conferta. That's it. Sira claims that is the land where the ancient Sabian League once prospered and fell. Our scholars immediately start preparing a caravan to retrieve the golden map and take Sira back home, but traversing the Ivory Desert, famous for tempests of burning white sand, will not be easy. God's sake, a few full stops wouldn't fucking hurt you. Jesus. It's worse than me, and I'm terrible for it. So what does this mean? If the stability marker reaches either end, the reign will end. Keep all resources in the highlighted area on the track to score more points. Okay. So, does this mean that wealth has gone down? And that means that morale has gone up? Oh, so we could have made more money. Okay. Well, I don't want to fuck with this shit. What is this? This is... that's money. They slightly move with the map because of reasons. The Royal Marshal reports to us that 3 windmills were something. I don't know what, but they were something. Were set on fire last night along the road between Libra and Golden Harbour. The affected millers are asking for help rebuilding their windmills. Do we fund the reconstruction of the damaged windmills? With each dilemma, the time counter on the right will increase. When it reaches a space with the skull icon, the king has a 50% chance of dying. Fuck me. So the current vote is in favour of nay, which would bring the welfare down. I can convince you to vote aye. With the monetary help of the crown, a small squad of carpenters is hired to rebuild the burned out windmills with the most advanced techniques available. After the work, we are informed that they noticed the smell of an unknown alchemical substance at all 3 locations. Your moral alignment determines which rewards you'll get at the end of each reign. The rewards can be coins, prestige, points, and/or crave points. The resource track highlights the target area to score points. The more resources in the target area, the more will be rewarded. Above the resource track, there is a preview of your rewards based on the current position of the resources and your moral alignment. I don't actually know what my moral alignment is. But okay. I suppose it's good? I'm doing things that I think are moral, but the problem I have with games is they tend to not... You know, they tend to have arbitrary views on what's a good and bad thing. The High Commander has received a message from our soldiers stationed at the troublesome northern border of the Mark of Torque. Scaram smugglers are offering to provide us large quantities of red iron, a strange metal that can break even the strongest steel. The army wants the majority of it, but there is a lot of money to be made by trading it. Do we reserve the red iron, a strong metal, for the army? No, we trade it. We gotta trade it. Smugglers provide small but steady supply of red iron to the trade guild of Duin. The smiths begin experimenting with new ways to employ the robust metal crafting tools, jewellery, and weapons. However, its sturdiness makes it difficult to cast into functional forms. Despite these difficulties, the Duin Trade Guild and our kingdom both benefit immensely from the transactions. Many among the wealthy nobility compete to acquire the few artifacts that the smiths successfully forge. Even foreigners from the south visit our markets to acquire the rare product. Which means that we then get a little bit more money. Lovely. Okay, so we're gonna do one world thing. And then I'll end the video. The Ixers, a nomadic tribe living in the unclaimed lands of the Gaunt Isthmus, south of the Mark of Cran, are asking to join our kingdom. Ixers could strengthen our army. They are excellent warriors and camel drivers, able to exploit the few resources offered by their arid steppes to survive. Many, however, are distrustful of their barbaric customs. Do we welcome the tribe from the Gaunt Isthmus into our kingdom? No one is voting nay, and I fully get it. The Ixers' night chants keep many people awake, and more than once their brash and inconvenient attitudes bother our men and women alike. Ixer camel riders excel at speed and skirmishing and make an excellent vanguard for our infantry. Okay, let's... I'm surprised there's nothing here. I quite like this. Oh. Okay. So if I had the resources, if I had 3 white crowns, I could do that. And it would... I don't know, it would do a thing. Manage the council and review information about how the houses of the kingdom spend coins. If you form an alliance with another house, your total power increases. With your choices, you can try and achieve the long-term goal, and 2 secondary goals. Completing will grant you more power, plus a bonus of cohesion or dissent points. I don't want to make slavery accepted. Our entire thing was that we don't want Oh, I chose the... Wait. I swear we were these guys. Oh. Oh. I'm stupid. I chose the wrong people. I swear I chose the wrong people. Wait. If I go to these guys and I go for info. Oh, I meant to choose these guys. Oh, I'm so stupid. Oh, I'm a silly goober. Oh, wow. I'm so smart. This is just the archives. That's fine. Oh, I'm a silly Billy. Oh, fuck's sake. Well, what video would be complete without me massively misunderstanding the point of a game? Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that shitty little bell. I hate it. I hate it so much. If you want to support us financially, you can find a link to our Patreon down in the description. Sci8 Productions. I also stream on Twitch. A graphic show on my stream schedule will be on the screen somewhere right now. Tuesdays and Wednesdays, I play Sea of Thieves with my girlfriend. On Thursdays, I stream some game development. And on Fridays, I'm currently playing Dark Souls through. And then once that's done, it'll be Dark Souls 2. We're not far from the end now, actually. If you want to follow me on Twitter, that's linked in the description too. Koto Gaming, because that was the old name of the channel, although the handle is just Koto She They. I'm also writing a book. You can find the first chapter and the glossary on Wattpad. I'm making steady progress through it. It'll be done probably by the end of this year. Don't hold me to that. And I'm also currently affiliated with an energy drink brand called Dubby. They don't make energy drinks, it's like the powder stuff. Think Sneak or G Fuel or whatever the shit. You mix it up. It's the same. It's all the same thing. They're just a smaller brand. If you use the code Koto and Spacey at checkout, you get 10% off and you help support the channel. And I think that's everything. Oh, no, actually, no, it isn't. We also have a Discord server, once again, linked in the description. Join, mute notifications. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely, lovely rest of your day. Bye-bye.